Jaron Ennis gets him out of there in the 5th round. What do you guys think about the performance?
He better stay away from
He
Crawford.
did
He
good
better
last
leave
night. He did good.
Crawford alone.
Mm.
He's strong
Tell me.
as an ox. He did good last night.
Okay.
Yeah, he did
He
good.
broke the guy's jaw in I think the last round.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he did all right.
Now, now, Bernie, you say he should stay away from Crawford.
Yeah,
When you see that performance, tell us why.
I mean, them punches he was getting caught with. Uh, nah, man, Crawford killed that boy, man. Them punches, them little short punches he was getting caught with. Crawford hit that man, and then when he hurt him, man, it's over for that boy, man. But he looked good. I mean, he a good fighter. I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna say that he's not a good fighter. But I mean, don't even say Crawford. Stop saying Crawford. Stop saying Crawford. And like I say, I just read an article on Boxing Scene, and the newspapers, like they say, they let ready for tabloids and for publicity. Man, he didn't want a Bud. Man, Bud put that man to sleep. Bud didn't take half the punches that man took. And when Bud knocked him out, he put him to sleep, knocked him out, emphatic, had him on the ground. Man, I'm saying, I mean, Styles make fights and this and that, but let him just keep making his way. Let him just keep making his way. I don't stop saying Bud because this man really don't want Bud, and stop. This man ain't like Bud. His man ain't no Bud. That's just facts. Let's let that be there. I don't care, and I swear, as good as he is or whatever, I do not see that man being no super middleweight champion. I don't see him being no undisputed champion, no 4 weights, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Mm.
I,
Coach.
But he good. But
I
he
never
good.
I never watched the fight with him and Boots. I ain't see it. I just heard about it. I never seen it. I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Oh, you wasn't able to see it yesterday, Coach?
No, I'm talking about with Boots. I'm not Boots. Crawford. Crawford.
Oh, okay, with David Avanesian.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I never seen that fight. Just heard about it.
Um, how about Bernie? When you look at that version of David Avanesian versus the version that Crawford fought, looking at him, body type, and just the way he was performing, you tell us, did he come in better in this fight or worse?
No, I think he was motivated for both fights.
Okay, I
I
like
think it's
it.
like I say, this guy been fought at world level. He showed that he wasn't like the commentary said. They thought that he was going to be ready to lay down, but that guy was fighting, and he fought a good fight. And Boots, I'm not knocking him. He had to do what he had to do. He had to get in the ring. He had to get some of that rust off or stay active. He had to get that check, and he had to grow his brand. I'm not mad at that at all. Like I say, I'm not mad at him at all. I think he's doing well, and I hope he does well. But I'm just saying when it come to Crawford, it's just a different level, you know. It's just like when we talking about a Tank, you know. Just I mean, there's some good fighters out there, but like I'm saying, come on now, we can't now. Let's don't put them in the same category, but they in the division or around the division, and Styles make fights. But come on, let's be realistic here. Let's just let him keep making his way. You know, I don't see that domination in him like that. I don't see, and it looked like he was getting it. This the second time or third time I seen him still worrying about what the crowd doing and interacting with the crowd too much. Before you got the crowd like really under control. You know, he catching punches, he taking uppercuts, he taking over the. Come on, bro, stay focused, family. Stay focused. When Mayweather was doing that, talking outside the ring, he had the man completely under control. He wasn't talking and getting hit while he talking, or getting hit right after he talking, or he was in total control. So, what can I say, bro? What can I, you know, put the Dukes on, oh boy, and that's it. Let's see what he gonna do next.
Coach, the shots that he was taking, do you feel what Bernie's saying as far as that is concerned? Was Jaron Ennis taking too much punches in your behalf for that caliber of a fighter?
I seen him get hit with a few shots. I don't think it affected him at all. You know, um, I think he had him pretty much when he was talking to the audience. He had him pretty much under control. You know, um, but everybody got a right to their opinion.
Right.
I know what you're saying, Coach. I'm not saying that. Of course, he had the control from round one, but just like I'm saying, if you rewatch that fight and them punches he was getting caught with, I mean, he was getting caught with some good shots, man. And I'm saying that Avanesian is like I say, he been stopped by Crawford. He been stopped by Mean Machine. He had some wear and tear on him. I don't know. Like I'm just saying, we talking about for like I say for hype purposes. Like I say, I don't know. He got caught with
I'm gonna check
too
it
many
out
good
because
shots.
I was in the back with Jaleel right after he fought. I missed most of the Boots fight, so I'm gonna look at it again, recap it tonight.
He's under control, and I guess it made for like a little bit exciting because Avanesian, put something in there, hit him a couple times, but he had a fight under control. Like I say, I think he's a good
Yo,
fighter, but I don't know. I don't see him being this domination. I don't see him just being the face of boxing. I don't see him being all that what they saying. I just don't see that in. I don't for some odd reason I just don't see that.
So Bernie, right? What's going on, Delonte Fox? So,
what up, though?
um, if you had this was the measurement stick, right, for Crawford, right?
This dude
Obviously.
said, hold on. You said you would rather this dude said he'd rather shut up. You would rather somebody quit than knock him out. Come on, bro. The knockout where they sleep is the
Facts.
coldest thing you can do, boy. Fuck you talking about.
Facts.
All right.
So my question to you, Bernie, this was the measuring stick, right? Grade that measuring stick when it comes down to Crawford and Boots.
I mean, shit, we knocked him out emphatically. Listen, man, it ain't look, man. Can you give me when I'm ready? I'll be there right here. Listen, the thing about this is, I don't know. I guess you gotta ride you gotta have something to go up. I just don't believe he ready for Crawford. He will beat Crawford never. And I mean, shit, we knocked him out emphatically. We knocked him out. We went through oh man, look, we knocked him out with one single punch. Yeah, yeah. Bah. He sleep. He sleep out of nowhere. He sleep out of nowhere. Now Boots, he beat him to death. He beat him up, made him, and it was the thing about thing that Boots kept it too is that right when he got caught with a shot, he knocked that dude down. So listen, I'm not mad at the Boots wave. I'm just saying he ain't ready for Crawford. That's it. And stop comparing him to Crawford and stop doing that shit. That's stop doing that.
Look,
Stop doing that shit.
I understand, but you got people going.
I
They'll
like the
say
comparison.
why Boots ain't knock him out. Then they'll say why Crawford ain't break his jaw. So this shit can go all day with different reasons. You know what I'm saying? That's how the fight
Yeah,
fans
for
is,
sure.
man.
For sure. Hey, what's up, Coach Kenny?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm
Oh,
all
that's
right, man.
Fox.
I'm
Yeah,
all right.
I ain't even
Yeah,
but
recognize you all the time.
it's
I
all
wished him the best,
good.
and I like Bozy, so I don't want to be like too critical of Boots like that. I'm just when it come to Crawford, I'm just saying let him make his own lane. That's all I'm saying. I watch him. I want to watch him and everything like that, and I just really want to see what they talk. I really want to see him. I don't know. Like I say, I want to see. I don't see that in him, but I'm gonna watch him because I watch boxing. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch him though. I'm gonna watch him.
The
It, it,
biggest thing
He
to
got some
me
tough
is
fights
being
on his
compared to
hands.
the great. You know what I'm
He got some
saying?
tough
We know, we
fights on
know,
his hands.
we know Booz is good. We know Booz is good as shit because they compare him to Terrence Crawford all the time. You know what I'm saying? He a great.
Both of
Terrence
them.
Man,
Crawford's a great, clearly.
they gonna compare everybody to Terrence Crawford, man. That man ain't
Yeah.
just because they compare to Terrence Crawford. That man ain't no Terrence Crawford, man.
No, he not
That man,
Terrence Crawford.
that man good, but come on, if he man, they wouldn't, man. He ain't nothing like no Terrence Crawford, bro. Nothing. Talking about
I
what they
think it's
do.
just
That's
a switch
people
hitter. It's just a switch hitter
sensationalism,
thing, all that. Yeah.
man.
I mean,
And
yeah, I agree
everybody
with that.
switch.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Thank you, dear.
You know what I mean?
Everybody switch. That's a new thing now. Crawford made that shit a wave, even though they've been doing it since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
He made it more popular in this time. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And he ain't no book, man. Come on. That's for hype purposes. That man, if he was a 26 pounder, they wouldn't have compared him to Crawford. Even if he switched, even if he did this, and they wouldn't compare him to Crawford. Crawford is a knockout puncher. Crawford is a break you down type of guy and beat you to death and ruin you. Boots ain't that.
mm. So does that excite boxing fans to hear Eddie Hearn saying that, Turkey Al Sheikh seen it, talked to Jaron Ennis, saying they want it for the first quarter of this year? What do you guys think about that?
They won't what?
that Turkey Al Sheikh wants to make that fight early first quarter next year.
Crawford and Boots.
Yep.
That sounds amazing.
That's what Eddie.
Man, get the fuck out
That's
of
what
here.
Eddie
Somebody
Hearn
will get
said
that
in his
money.
little press
We
conference.
fighting Canelo, man. We fighting Canelo, man. We ain't
They
Boots.
gonna
Get
get
out of
that
here,
bread, but
bro. No, we fighting Canelo.
If the bread is if the bread is there,
Turkey out of shit,
Man,
he's definitely giving
Turkey
we
that
got
fighting
bread.
that.
Canelo, man.
Turkey got that.
Boots don't have nothing to offer us. Boots don't have nothing to
The
offer us.
bag,
But the
man.
Canelo
bread,
is the
the
prize.
bread is
Canelo
yeah. I
is the
feel you.
The
prize.
bag in the matchup. People want to see it.
Yeah,
Canelo is the prize.
but
Boots
that
ain't
shit
the
gonna
prize.
sell out. But that shit gonna sell out like shit. A lot of people are asking for it. It's gonna be. I think it'll be a
I do
decent
want to
fight.
see that.
To be
I do
honest
want to see that Boots and Canelo fight.
Boots, no,
I
Bud
mean,
and
Bud
Canelo.
and
yeah,
Canelo. I do want to see
Yes,
yeah.
that.
That's
yes.
But
crazy.
I do want to see uh, Boots and Bud. It may never happen, but I would love to see it. You know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
We gonna kill him.
I want to see Bud. I want to see Bud and
If he
Canelo.
and the thing about it, and this is why I keep saying, everybody keeps saying this. Listen, man, if Boots really wanted that, man, he would do whatever he could to make that happen, man. If he was ready, he don't need no Abenesians. They talking about he can go straight to Bud. All right, well then go straight to Bud then. He didn't. He like I said. Then he talking about moving up to 54. He talking about moving up to 54. And this card, happening August 3rd. All the promoters is all working together. Man, you could have said, I don't fight. Forget the hometown. I'm gonna come back to the hometown, but let me fight Virgil Ortiz. Let me get on that card. Let me fight at 54. Show him I can fight 54. I can fight a contender or a viable at 54. Let me know that I'm ready for Crawford. Then I go to Crawford. Then I can then make a statement. I can say I'm ready for Crawford. I'm even willing to go up and fight a contender in the 54-pound division in my first fight. And so I'm let
yeah.
you know I'm ready for Crawford. No, he didn't do that. No, he didn't do that. And Eddie Hearn, he's a promoter. He has to make shit up. He has to hype stuff up. He didn't want to do that. If he believed that, he would have put that man in there with that man. He ain't doing that, man. He just talking. That's to keep things going. He don't want to put Boots in there with no Crawford, man. He don't want to do that. Not in it. He want to keep that investment, man. Come on.
Now, my question to you guys, right? Do you guys think that what's a harder task for Crawford, Canelo Alvarez or Jaron Boots Ennis?
I think it's weight class for a reason. But you put Bud at. I mean, he gonna box his ass off against Canelo. But I mean, but they gonna fight at 60. You know what I mean? That's uncharted territory. I don't really like that
68.
from my man. 68? Yeah, that's real uncharted territory. I don't like that from my man.
Mm.
I love Bud as a fighter, but I mean, I don't think that's smart.
So you think what about you, Kenny? Do you feel like what's a more competitive fight for the fans?
I think both of them is competitive
Yep,
fights. I think
both
both
of them.
of
But
them are competitive fights.
I
Hmm.
think Bud gonna shut Canelo out.
And
He
if
gonna
he can
shut.
do that to him, he definitely gonna beat. He gonna stop Boots. If he think he gonna shut Canelo out, he gonna stop Boots, man. Better leave Boots alone. Put that man on witness protection. He better leave Boots alone. Leave Bud alone, man. Boots ain't gonna whoop no Bud Crawford.
They
He
both
might get off with some flashy
I think I
punches,
like that. I
but
like that fight better
they
than I like
both
him and Canelo.
bad men.
Personally.
I witnessed both of them. They some bad men, both of them.
man, I don't believe in Boots like that. I don't give a fuck. I swear I don't see it in
So
him at all. I don't
he
care. I
could
think he's
fight
a
his
good
ass
fighter.
off, bro.
But he not that. When I looked at him, I said, man, this the guy he talking about in the sparring sessions. He looked, man, nah, I just don't see
I'm
that,
not
bro.
young in the truth, man. I like Boots, man. He can
I
fight.
like
He
Boots.
definitely can fight.
He flashy, but I don't think he got no breakdown in him. I think he just a lot of flash. He don't stay consistent behind that jab. I man, nah,
What about his
nah, man.
durability? What about his durability? His
I think Crawford gonna sleep him. I think he gonna get knocked out.
Does he
I
got
think
more
Crawford.
durability than Errol Spence?
Earl Spence was a
Because
durable motherfucker. You
we
see the
all know
beating
that
he was
we
taking.
all know that Jaron Ennis got more skills than Spence.
I
Man, you
think so
see the
too.
beat that Earl Spence took. I don't know if Garon could take that beat. I don't know if he would be able to stand up to that 9 rounds of that beating
He
like
might
that.
not get hit. He might not get hit as much as Earl did either. He gonna move his head and shit
Shit.
more.
If Venetian can touch him like the way he touched him, Crawford
I think
definitely
he,
gonna
I think,
be
I
free as
think he was
hell.
there. He was there to be touched. He gonna respect Boost more. I'm sorry. He gonna respect Bud more. He gonna be on this. He gonna be on this shit. He gonna make sure you know what I'm saying. I'm defensively sound, making sure I'm not getting hit with bullshit shots. With Alvanese, he figure he can't hit him. You know what I'm saying? He can't
Uh-huh.
hurt him. So it's like, fuck it, I let him hit me.
Why you think why you think it's the most competitive fight in boxing, Kenny?
Say it again.
Why, why you think it's one of the most competitive fights in boxing as a coach? Why do you believe that?
Because they both versatile. The only difference between to me Boots and Crawford is the age difference.
Mm-hmm. I like that too.
Really? Eh,
The age difference. They both
Stylish.
crafty. They
Yeah,
both
they
tricky.
look. Yeah.
They both dedicated to their craft. They both got good
Mm-hmm.
habits outside of the ring. They're both respectful men. I just think the only difference is their
Well,
age.
Jaron Ennis is a
So
lot more flashier too. He's a
that leave a
flashier
question.
fighter.
That leave a question. Is Bud too old and too experienced for Boots? Is Boots too young and too strong for Bud?
Mm,
That's
mm,
the question, you know?
That's a
mm.
big thing too. You gotta think. Boost is a lot younger than Bud. Like you know what I'm saying. At that age, you want to be a little more flashy.
So both of them, man, hell of a fighter. I would love to just sit in the audience and watch it. I couldn't pick no sides. I like both men, both camps, the great teams. You know what I mean? I would just sit and watch that fight.
Facts. Definitely, definitely. Um, 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 Bernie, but what you thought about the measuring stick? You didn't. You think was there? Is it closer? Is it closer than what you've seen before?
Man, I'm done talking about Boots, man. He better leave Bud Crawford alone. We gonna kill him. Stop saying that. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like Boots and he ain't got no talent, but leave Crawford alone. That's all I'm saying. Them boys can't whoop no Crawford. Them boys can't whoop Crawford. They can't whoop
I
him.
agree with that. I agree with that.
You
Nigga, Bama just don't whoop Crawford at all.
what was that?
I don't think anybody's just whooping Crawford at all. No, I don't think anybody in the game is saying I whoop Crawford. Not even Canelo at a heavyweight or what have you.
Ain't nobody running through Crawford. I agree.
Yeah.
I, if Boots and Crawford fight, that's going to be a strategic fight, man. Two thinkers in there, you know?
Can you say the other way around? Can anybody go through Jaron
I
Ennis?
don't have
I don't
nobody running through Ennis
think
either.
so. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see him with Stanley Onis. Let's see him with Brian Norman. Let's see him
I
with
would love to see that. I like he'll
let's
crush Brian
see
Norman.
let's see him. Let's see him with them guys. Like I
The
say,
Stanionis
Brian
fight
Norman
that interests me.
Brian Norman is a rugged fighter. I mean, like I say,
Fox, I'm gonna bring you
Stanionis,
back. Thank you for coming
he
on.
he a lot like he's a lot like what's the fellas we just had? He's a lot like Avanesian almost a little bit better. So let's see, and younger. So let's just see. I like Boots, man. I just don't want you put him in there with Crawford. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just let him marinate. Let it. He didn't come along fast enough or to do that. You know, if maybe they'd have gave him an opportunity earlier and he'd have beat Ugas or something before Ugas got beat by who fuck he get beat off Spence or before he got, you know what I mean, something like that. I don't know. Maybe if he'd have beat them guys early and something like that, but I just don't see that in him. I just actually I'm swear to Jesus, I watch Boots just because of boxing. I'm not super geeked on watching him, bro. Like when I watch, let me say, like a Tank. See, I watch his skills and I watch the way he sets something up, and it's nasty, and I ready to watch him. Boots will do some flashy combinations, but I'm not geeked to go watch that. I don't. I swear. I'm just saying. I swear to Jesus, I'm not that hyped on this guy. I think he's a good fighter. He got all the speed and he got the. But I'm not that high on this guy. I don't know what it is. I'm just not high on him like that.
Mm.
So, like, I mean, I'm just not, bro. Like I'm just not high on him like that. I like Bam. You know, I'm watching Bam. I like the little stuff he do. You know, that's exciting, man. I'm like I say, I'm not a super guy of this guy.